What up? Oh. Let me move this. Yeah. There we go. All right. So we had some difficulties getting this thing going up. Sometimes it has that. They're all talking in the background right now. You can't hear them, but finally slowly rolling in. Hopefully it's more exciting this time. Last time. And the time before that. Kind of poopy. Kind of poopy. I did not really enjoy it that well. Hence the swan dive. No regrets though. It's my motto. Get a tattoo across my chest. But yeah. How's everyone doing? Oh, what is it? Got two of you right now? Got this screen really close to me right now. Guess that's not too bad. Got a window over there. Didn't want it to bring the light in. Oh, there we go. That works. That works. Will I get my hand back tonight? Probably not. Probably not.
Ooh.
Recap. I jumped in and had some fun. Went fishing. They nibbled on the bait, but they didn't bite the hook.
Lucky for you.
Ooh.
It's gonna be a fun night.
It's gonna be fun.
Morty's like, come on in, the water's fine.
I only have 9 fingers, but I still got my 12 inches.
I don't think, well.
You don't know how many fingers I have on each hand.
That is true. I didn't roll that perception check earlier.
Congratulations, that's the last one you're gonna see.
Oh, we're doing the rollies? We're doing the rollies?
Oh shit. I think it's a little faster than.
Let's go,
I guess
guys. Me and you are in the back
52,
today.
23.
My first one was 15, but it rolled out of the fucking thing. I'm sorry, but if it bounces one time within this thing, it shouldn't bounce out. Like, it's fucking bullshit that it goes through and forces you in this window, but doesn't have banks? Like, where the fuck are the rails? Come on.
I
Do you
don't
bowl
usually
with
have
the
it
railings up
nutted.
too? You're giving off that kind of vibe.
Alright, everybody have their little rolly in now?
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess when we left off, you guys had just hauled Morty's ass back up that drop off from the water. Standing around in super not great weather. What's the move?
Didn't we also go check out like the obelisk and stuff? But we couldn't figure anything
Yeah.
else.
None of us were. Yeah, none of us are in any the wiser at the moment for this.
Hmm.
Given we're a little stunned by this big solid rock here, should we keep on north to find that crossing?
I think that's what we determined at the end of it. We were just gonna keep marching.
All right. So your usual marching order.
Except I want to grab Arya. Need to have a conversation with her about that. The one true God is fucking Cord. I don't know who this Zeus character is.
I forget who I even said.
Saloon,
I
isn't
think
it?
it was.
Oh, yeah, probably her.
Oi.
It's not Dionysus. What?
So we usually go Dane up front, Davrick behind him, Morty and Ari kind of in the middle, and Thaz brings up the rear. Correct?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds about right.
All right. So you guys continue your trek north through the wind and rain, and as you walk, the wind and the rain turns to sleet and snow until the ground is covered in a nice fresh powder. You walk around a not quite mountain, but not quite hill, because it would be easier to go around it than to traverse it. And you come upon a pair of waterfalls on the far side, or well, on the other end,
Go
well, with the
chasing waterfalls.
I'll just pull the map up because that's easier.
Yeah.
By the way, it sounds like you're didn't go through and contract some crazy sickness. Well done. Well done for surviving.
I want to just like plop into the snow and start making a snow angel.
Up. Is there snow?
Hey guys, look, it's snow!
Yes, there's a thin layer of snow on the ground.
Seen this somewhere else before where you have to get the right armor, equip it, and you can swim up waterfalls. I think that's what we need to do.
So the wall of rock in front of you butts up to the mountain range that creates the border of the land that you're currently in. So this is effectively the end of the river.
The end of the world?
Well, or where the river begins.
Was there a rainbow?
Dane's a leprechaun.
Oh, guys, I don't see it crossing. As I clutch my wrist, holding back tears from pain.
Can we roll perception to see if there's kind of anybody or anything in the area?
Go ahead. you can see that across the way from you, these little, let me explain, these little like ruined buildings around you, little walls, probably no more than probably shoulder high on a dwarf, um, waist high on anything taller than that. But you can see there's this little icon down here in the southwest corner of the map, and there is light emanating from this point. And I'm trying to draw something, and it's not letting me.
Is that campfire down there?
Might be just slow because I know when I rolled, it took a minute for it to register.
Yeah, like right in here, there's a dim glow.
There you go.
God's
Shitty ass line.
You were drawn blind. All good.
Should we go towards the light?
Oh, been
We
there
should probably
before.
figure out where's the shortest distance across and see where, and that would probably be the best place to try to get across. 'Cause I don't necessarily see a made bridge unless someone else sees something I do not.
Well,
That end.
Has anyone
wanna
else
go down.
noticed that no matter where we've been at, there's been a fire on the other side?
I think I remember noticing it at least one or two of the days when we were making our way this way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have.
I feel like hurry up, we're being watched.
why you say this shit?
All right, what's your passive perception?
Wasn't it 16?
I think mine's 16. Yeah.
All right. So from where you're standing, right there, you can see a ogre stomping around in the water. It's only about ankle deep on him.
How tall is this?
Go into
ogre?
my swamp. How tall are ogres on average?
They'd be the size of like a small giant.
Like a hill giant?
I
Not quite that
kinda
large.
tiptoe back towards the group, be like, "Hey guys, there's an ogre over there."
You there? Oh, good. No, just kidding. Don't do it.
He's just kind of stomping around in the water.
Aye.
He didn't like that fire, did he? Ogres don't have dexterous fingers.
Pretty sure they don't breathe fire either.
Not unless it's from out of his rear.
Can I make a history check to see if I know anything about ogres?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh.
You know that they are incredibly stupid. They are pack creatures to an extent. They are very easily provoked into rage. And they're very covetous of shiny things, of other people's possessions.
Hopefully, I don't start glowing again.
Maybe the glow stick should back up a little bit.
I'm not glowing anymore. They like candy.
I'm gonna kind of crouch behind this wall here.
Moving, guys. Yes, we do.
I mean, if we're gonna cross the river, I mean, so can we see all these rocks and stuff? Like, how big do these rocks look down here? Kind of more towards like the fire and stuff.
As big as the ogre.
I was also wondering
Yeah,
if you could tell how far the gap is between the rocks and the shore. And each rock, like, can I draw things? I don't know. How do I do that?
Oh, the grid.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Could I
Depending on
snag
the
that map again,
location,
please?
I was thinking we could jump between the rocks if they're not that far from one side to the other.
At least
Or there's
10
also a
foot jump.
tree on each side, and we can do the tie rope, shoot an arrow, cross, and like, yeah, shimmy your way across.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. Ogre's standing in the water, correct?
Mm-hmm. He's standing on the water, just kind of like stomping around.
Mm-hmm. Is there any fish eating his ankles? His ankles?
I don't think I could see like into the water.
Does it look like he's like stomping on the waters? He's getting like attacked? I don't think so. That, or if we could kill it, maybe we could walk across his corpse.
he's just kind of leisurely wading through the water. He doesn't appear to be in any kind of distress.
Interesting.
Ooh,
Maybe-
we could piggyback on him. Just kidding. Let's not do
Maybe
that.
maybe the current here's too strong for the fish.
I mean, you want to go back in the water?
I have one more hand and 2 more feet.
Maybe we could convince him to transport us across the river.
I don't believe that's how ogres work. Running into an ogre is like running into a fight.
Did you
If we
share
wanted-
the information you got from this history check, Dane?
I was trying to kind of get grouped up, so but yeah, that was the plan. I didn't want to be like yelling at everybody.
Yeah, I was gonna.
All right. I'll move closer. I'm gonna go to this tree and then climb up the tree.
Dev, what do you see down there, Mitt?
And I'm going to walk along this broken wall.
I don't know. What do I see with a passive perception of 15 over here? Same thing?
Same thing.
I mean, if
So
we're
again,
wondering
do I-
about the fish, we could also possibly go a little up the other direction away from the ogre and maybe see if the fish are in the water up there, possibly. But we're gonna have to deal with that ogre.
Kind of what I was thinking too.
It
I'd like
might
to.
be nice not to do fish and ogre. Just saying, but
I'd like to
Court.
check the surrounding areas around us for like footprints or anything like that.
Okay, make a nature check.
While he's doing
Oh, I
that,
did
I
a
want to be
perception.
explaining all the information about the ogres.
Okay. You can roll again, Dev, if you want, or you can take that. Either one.
I'll take that.
Okay. Other than your guys' footprints, the snow is undisturbed.
Okay, so as far as I can see, there's been nothing on this side of the river. All the snow is completely undisturbed, and I guess all we see is this ogre playing in the water.
Hmm, hmm,
I mean,
hmm.
so are we decidedly going to try to? I mean, do we want to just try and make our way across the river and see if he doesn't notice us, or do we want to go over here?
I don't think trying to
Maybe.
cross it before would be good.
No. Maybe
Okay,
a
so
lure.
maybe if I move down a little bit and then he comes in, maybe you guys can kind of surprise attack him with some range shit, especially Dev and maybe Morty.
Yes. We should split up and conquer.
Because maybe I'm thinking maybe I move down here more towards the bank and
Which bank? There's two banks. I think we
I
should
try to confront.
South
we should put our range on the plateau and our melee on
Yeah.
the banks.
I'm thinking kind of strength south of like where we were looking.
Yeah. The little ledge here, just sort of south of us. Can any of us get a gauge on about how tall this is?
You can make a perception check to try to guess how or gauge how tall it is.
There we go.
It is exactly 16 feet.
Plus that way you guys would be able to have like maybe use this wall and tree line for some trees for cover maybe. In case maybe he likes to toss things like giants.
Ooh, don't remind me. Hop down, hippity hop.
Alright, we'll start making the bank. You guys
Yes.
prepare whatever it is you're going to do.
What's gonna be the command to engage?
Hey, Dane, wait before you go. What are the chances that this is the only one? Do you know?
I mean, we know that they commonly are found in more than one together, like they're like a bit of pack creatures.
All right, so more than likely, if you anger this one, we're gonna get more.
Possibly.
So we should definitely pull them to us.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to cross the river.
Mort-
I'm probably gonna go down to the edge of the water, and that's probably where I'll try to make my stand.
No fishing, Mort.
I'm gonna go in between Dav
Oh,
and Mort and kind of
The
cower behind this tree.
the go sign is gonna be I'm gonna summon the fist of cord.
I want to look around. I'm like, what the fuck does it mean by the fist of cord?
It's that fucking spiritual fist that was out in the last time we were in combat.
He usually goes into a closed room for this, but every now and then it's in public. Shh.
Oh,
How far does your fireball go, Mort? 90?
I don't have a fireball. I have a bolt. I can licks my last pointer finger and sticks it in the air. I could probably hit him from here.
All right, is everybody ready?
As ready as I can be.
Waiting on this fisting.
All right, I'm gonna try to stealthily make it the rest of the way to the water.
Stealthily.
Attempt to be stealthy.
Disadvantage
You
on
want a
that
stealth
roll,
check?
sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Dude, I'm
Chink,
so good at this.
chink,
Ready?
chink.
Actually, not bad. Could have been way worse than that. 14 to 17. Or 12 to 17. All right.
All right, you can make your movement.
Do I have a line of sight? I can actually see the ogre now from where I'm at?
Yeah, he's standing behind a rather large boulder, so you can see like half of his body. Yeah.
That is a nice.
That's a
bowl.
nice boat. Yes. All right. So like I moved that 25 feet. You didn't notice?
Oh.
Nope.
Or it didn't appear to?
Yeah, as far as you're concerned, he's got no idea you're there.
Move there.
What a message, Dane. Hey, remember, they only have one eye. Their depth perception is quite poor.
Good to know.
So is it like nighttime now?
No, it's just overcast.
Okay. I'm still kind of confused on how to use like my dread ambusher and like sneak attacks like that. Like I know you got extra damage for hitting us from across the bridge. Do we get something similar to that with that?
That's a class feature.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what was going on with that, to be honest.
I think you can pull up and look at the stuff in. If you go to the modules in here. Fuck, I don't remember where the Gloomstalker came from. 1 sec.
We didn't
Might be
take a
easier
long
on
rest
D&D
after the
Beyond.
echoing thingamajigs, did we?
I don't think so.
Nope.
As Dan is going down, and I see him sort of starting to try and coast the encounter out. I'm just going to try to make sure I have still a little bit of visual on him from the above cliff, and also mutter a few words under my breath there. Lower off Simon Voss as and bring up my little familiar. Sort of probably down. Thank you.
I think if you go into the Xanthar's Guide to Everything under the modules, I'm trying to find it down here. It might give you more explanation of Gloomstalker, and you can click on it and it'll have all your stuff right there, Dev.
Is that under? It's not under classes, right?
Yeah, I went under classes and it's way down towards the bottom. If you can't like find it on the internet or anything, then you can at least see it there.
According to the nav admin,
Yeah, okay.
32.15
Unless I
slash
have to
fucking
click into the Ranger.
83B, and you look
Yeah, click into
under
the Ranger and
Appendix
scroll way
J,
down.
I think you can find things that you may need to know. I mean, it's, we're not just
Classes,
playing the game here
Ranger.
right now.
Like all the way at the bottom, and then you can click on because it's got Gloomstalker, Horizon Walker, Monster Slayer.
Okay, so I can do all that stuff from my abilities page.
Okay.
Oh, Daddy.
But yeah, so like at the start of your first turn, it explains how that works for Dread Ambusher.
Some of them, if they have the little red icon there, if it's something like a actual, instead of just having it on summon, you can take grab that red icon and you can drag it onto your actions tab, where all the rest of your spells and stuff are.
Okay.
So you can have it right there instead of having to browse to it.
What is this, our third game?
You should be able to do it like with any of the spells. If you bring up
Third
like
session.
when you go through the abilities and you could bring up your spell book, you should be able to grab that red
I mean, I shouldn't be
icon
I get
for
it.
any of the actual spells, and then
Fantasy
be able to
grounds
add them
can be
to
real
your,
agitating.
to your character page.
I don't.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't have that on. I can drag it into the ranger powers, or it came up as a power.
Power Ranger.
Oh yeah, yeah, and like my wildfire dude, it's got like some of it, but it doesn't necessarily have all of. So I'm still sort of using D&D Beyond a little bit.
I have one question before we get started too for heat metal. So like if
1,000,000
it's like a
bits if the
sword and it
DM
has
kills
like a
Dane
handle
off.
to it, is the handle part metal too? So like
Well, you better pay it because he already died. Well,
if it
Dane
was
didn't
Dane's
die.
sword or
It was
something that was
somebody else.
heated, he would
Same
get
guy,
damage
different
because
character, I
he's
guess.
touching that, or it's just the blade itself that's heated.
It's the whole thing. So if he's holding something that's made out of metal and you cast it on him,
He'll get
Well,
damage too.
yeah, and he can I think he can choose to drop it or hold on to it and take continuous damage or something like
I'll
that.
do it, Potter. Can do it.
It should say that in the spell description.
Yeah, I did. I just wanted to clarify. That's what I was thinking was going to happen, but
About 1,000,000 bits if I kill myself off.
any other questions?
Some people say "fuck you," it's got a grip. Like it's a whole different thing.
I mean, it's still like
So, like,
metal underneath the leather or the
Yeah,
wood
like
or
it's
whatever the
still
wrap is.
warming, so it's like, yeah, how much insulation are you gonna give to that fucking leather wrap?
but a battle axe, does that have metal on the hold part too?
Mm,
Let me look at the spell real quick.
you just give someone fire weapon. You do it, and their wooden handle, and you just give them like a fiery fucking battle axe. Oh shit!
His battle axe now deals 1
then
d8 fire damage. You take fucking 5 points of slashing damage and 8 points of fire damage.
On your backswing, it falls off and hits your teammate.
So just thoughts before we get in there. If we stab it in the back with something metal, I could use that because I don't think he'll be able to take it out.
We got any throwing daggers? Or I mean, the arrows.
What about the
Dav?
tips of
Are you using
Dav's
stone tip
arrows?
or metal tip?
Just the tip, though.
Just the
Just-
tip, baby. You. That's all we need from you, man. That's how potent you are.
Distance thing disappeared. What? My wand hand is twitching.
We know Dav has a strong wood shaft, but we just gotta double check on the head.
I'm just letting Brett clarify his stuff, and then I'm about to go.
Yeah, it doesn't actually say anything, but I'd assume they were like a metal, some sort of metal or steel headed arrow.
Ooh, I can get him from here.
I guess also, Brett, then I'd ask for the arrows. If I heat metal, is it only one arrow I can heat, or is it going to like heat all of his arrows?
Okay. So if you're trying to apply it to a weapon like Dane's axe or Dav's arrows, it can be one like singular thing. So it can be one arrow or one weapon to
Gotcha.
put the additional 2d8 fire damage on if they hit with it. The bonus action will stay the same. You can use it to try to cause the same damage again, and then we'll play it like the Constitution saving throw, as if the creature can remove whatever the item arrow specifically that you put in him to stop the damage.
But if it's in his back and he's a big old ogre, how can he reach his back? I've been there
That's
before.
what I'm saying.
I don't know. He could roll over him.
I'd never had it or used it till now.
It sucks trying to scrub your back, but if you really try, you can usually get spots.
Speak for yourself. My fat ass can't get around there half the time. There's that little area you just can't quite get to.
You need a nat 20 and you need a tool, buddy. You got to get out that dildo and just like.
Oh my god. All right. Any other questions?
We all know it's there somewhere.
right.
Oh my
I
god.
summon my fist. Cast it. Where's it?
You're the one going around fisting everybody, so.
Oh my god, you guys are so ridiculous.
Sure you don't want to be in my harem?
Alright.
You want to be fisted?
I mean,
Given
won't
what
know
you've
unless I
already
try.
taken.
As he summons his
I cast
fist, I simulcast message. You there, ogre?
God damn, I'm terrible.
Do you
That's
just want to? Okay.
Unless you got something.
No, I was just looking. I got nothing. So, so the ogre kind of like, and looks around, trying to figure out where the voice came from. Maybe if this thing will let me move him around.
I message again. I'm the little leprechaun on your shoulder. You can't catch me.
He starts looking, like, kind of puts his head back and trying to look at his shoulder. Kind of swings his arms around to swat him off, and nothing's there.
You miss me.
So while he's swinging his head around, spinning in a circle, trying to figure out where the voice is coming from, he realizes that there's a shiny thing on the other side of the river here, and he kind of starts making his way toward it a little bit.
I yelled now.
He's
And then
after
I
me,
wanna-
Lucky Charms.
I want to cast Toll the Dead on the ogre.
He fails his saving throw.
Does he appear to be injured in any way? I mean, which damage do I need to roll?
He's not injured.
Okay. Ooh, stung him real good.
As Dane yells that out, go through and whisper a couple of words. Fucking lost it. Laura Barak and cast a little resistance on Dane. Clear the fucking target.
Is anybody else trying to make a?
Yep. Oh, what?
Okay.
How do you exit the drawing mode stuff?
Probably
like,
click
your
the
Just
drawing thing
click
again.
it again.
Well, since he's a blubbering idiot. Yeah, look at that. What? Ooh.
It's
Boom.
poof.
The power of what, Dane?
The power of cord compels him.
Burn with righteous fire.
Nice. We only fought that guy a few times.
Yeah. Gonna make a rogue and name him Secrets. Or.
Got really quiet suddenly, and I was like, "Shit! Did something happen?"
Wait, what was the shiny thing you put down again, Dane?
It's a spiritual weapon. It's like a magical, it's just like a glowing magical fist.
Okay.
Did everybody roll for initiative?
Not yet, but we can. Oh my god!
Interrogator Vicious.
Yeah, Interrogator Vicious. I'll make a rogue and I'll name him Interrogator Vicious.
Tell me, I'm
How did I end up
naughty,
last? What?
naughty little secrets. You blew your load on the
Secrets from
warm
your
up roll.
flesh.
Right?
So my
All right,
turn.
Dane.
Yeah. All right. And yeah, I'm gonna start off with another Toll the Dead.
I see. What you are doing.
You can go ahead and roll damage with the bigger die.
Yeah. Oh, that 10 looked so pretty. That is yeah, that's an action. Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna move the spiritual weapon. That'd be 5, 10, 15. Right. Or nah, I'm just gonna leave it where it's at. And that'll be my turn. Where's the whale tail? Right there. So just for honesty purposes, we'll say before how long you want to say the fist was out before initiative was rolled.
I don't know. Immediately after.
Okay. I'm just trying to keep track for how long it's gonna last.
Like, why is he still talking? He already whale tailed. It's ended his turn.
So
It
from
is
hiding
already.
behind the tree, I'm gonna peek out a little bit, take a look at the ogre, and just say, "You look meaty, ogre." Like mediocre, but
Ah.
whatever.
Oh.
That's just mockery, okay?
Mediocre.
He fails.
I am meaty.
It's not as much damage as I'd like, but that's fine.
As his loincloth moves to the side and you see.
I think I'm just gonna whale tail for now.
Already? Already. So we didn't get a long rest? Is that what we're saying?
Yes,
no.
we did not.
Yes, we did. Ah. I don't know where my spell slots are. But fuck it.
Should be at the top of all your spells on your page.
Yeah, it doesn't work because I only have first level spell slots and I had to keep track of it in D&D and Beyond.
Mm.
Yeah, good system here. I will cast the expensive petroleum. Expensive petroleum!
Hits.
What? Oh, wow. That's a +6.
Guess he is the broadside of a barn. Big boy.
As a ball of fire blasts my
So
wand.
as the big ball of fire hits the ogre,
Big
he
balls.
lets out a ogreish cry. And
Hey, you guys!
another ogre
Oh.
steps out from by the campfire, surveys the scene, and decides to take a couple steps.
Appear to
Water's
still be
safe.
only ankle deep.
Hmm?
Go ahead, Doug.
I said I would say the water seems safe over here.
How deep does it look on that ogre?
Ankle deep.
Nice. Okay.
It's your turn, Thaz.
Alright. Going to use my action. I'll lay my hand on my other bracer there. A couple of words, and bring out a green fireball.
I got
into
something for
my
all you
other
guys.
palm there.
I got something. It's gonna be one of my new signature
And
moves.
then for
I'm
bonus
gonna
action,
call it the Expelliarmus. I don't know.
my little
Harry Potter
dude
guys, give me
with
it's
wildfire spirit
Expelliarmus something? Is that
going to send off a was it flame seed at the north, the top ogre that we're already messing with.
You rolled a hit.
Oh man, no ogre 278.
Okay, no, that don't. Oh shit! Hold on.
One of my favorite D&D
got the
modes.
abracadabra? I got the
You
expensive
metagaming
petroleum.
motherfuckers. All right.
It's
All right, fine. Let's do it like
Expelliarmus.
this.
Is that Expelliarmus?
Just instant rage from the DM. The DM uses rage. Shit.
Like to attack the DM's
shit.
health points directly. Oh!
Little fire spirit's on it.
He's on fire?
Yeah, roll double damage.
It's a 1d6 plus proficiency, so it's going to be 2d6 plus what is it?
Fucking NBA Jam in the back of my head.
Heating up!
He's on fire.
All right, that's it.
Yeah.
Pepper breath. Ah!
Alright, so the ogre lumbers his way towards the shoreline
I see what you're doing.
through the water, and he is mentally unsound after the devastating insult that Ari hit him with. So with disadvantage, He will not roll that. That's the wrong thing. With disadvantage, he will try to swing his great club at you,
I'd get 2 nat 20s.
which will still hit somehow.
Damn it.
One of them
Hey, you
was a
didn't crit
20,
me.
though.
Oh, Jesus.
It dropped to 20, so that's good.
God, then what? It had to have been a fucking.
And it smacks you with
Wow.
its club,
He's probably strong.
ending
as
its
fuck.
turn.
Holy shit. He walloped the fuck out of me.
It's your turn, Dav.
Okay, so I use my Dread Ambusher. And I will shoot this morose motherfucker right here. Oh, because I have myself targeted still. Shit. I forgot to undo that.
So the second one is the real one, I guess. That hits. You can roll damage for it. Nice.
Damn it! I still can't untarget my ambusher.
Did you have any damage before?
No.
Yeah, we all did.
No, I had
Did-
none. I never got
Oh,
hit
did you?
last
Oh, okay. My
because
bad.
I just did 13 and I had 13 wounds.
All right. Yeah, the damage applied to the ogre, and I just marked it off you.
Okay, so now I get to do a second attack, correct?
Mhm.
Due to the
Hell yeah.
fuck me.
That hits.
Classic fucking death.
At least I got a +8.
Yeah, you need it in your rolls.
Shut up.
Mhm.
Okay. I guess that's all I can do.
Bonus action?
Your turn, Dane.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna move fist to right here. And I'm gonna have it attack the ogre. Which is not that one. What am I doing? Alright, so
Huh? What is it, girl? Is Timmy in the well again?
That'll hit.
alright.
Also, Dane, all I have to say is that I did how much damage in 2 rolls?
For now. Yeah, so hit him with that. And then
Number 1 in my book.
I'm gonna swing at him with my war axe or warhammer. Sorry, that's the wrong thing again. There you go.
That's a hit.
Heyo.
And with that, the ogre, I just assume Dane cracks him in the knee with his
Yeah.
with his axe, and the ogre 278 topples over, unconscious on the ground.
Nice. And I will well tail. Why isn't that going? There it goes.
Does this other ogre? He hasn't even engaged with us or knows like we're there, does he?
Sure he knows.
You have a pretty high passive perception, right?
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, so he hasn't attacked yet, but he definitely knows that something's going on.
Well, we still got to get over there. Um,
Son of a bitch.
so a little like to the left
Listen,
of
listen,
Thaz.
okay?
How high up is the
I'm
cliff
doing
over
some
there?
important work here.
Like, can I kind of get down from
I
there?
was told I had the day off by higher
closer to
ranking,
where Dane's
and then
at?
somebody lower than me puts
Like
out a
on
watch bill and says that I'm on it.
'Cause it looks a little shorter.
So I had to figure out and text him and be like, "Yo, do you see this bullshit? Like, the fuck? Like, I ain't showing up. So, where we at? Where we at? Because I ain't coming in."
I'm sorry, I was explaining that whole thing and I was on mute. So it's like 16 feet touching the water. Directly to the left of Thaz would be like 6-7 feet, and then anything on the other side of that boulder is just like a jump, like a hop. Nothing
So if
steep.
I was to go here, we have 35 or
Go to your
I think
main
you have
page. It'll show
30.
right there. Your main tab.
I'm just gonna stay right here.
You'll kill them.
30
I will
And
be the one killing them.
take a look
I
at
need
Dane
this
and say,
fucking
"Here's a
sun to go
Band-Aid,"
down.
and cast healing word on him.
Yeah,
Big rules.
apparently
Big
it's spoken
rules.
for that fucking
Yes.
put me on this watch bill bullshit. Alright, it's gonna be
Feels
funny.
good.
It's gonna be funny because this lower person here didn't even come in yesterday. The one that I believe.
Say,
I
sorry
don't
we
believe
killed
it.
your friend. You should get ogre it and cast mockery.
Fantastic.
Jesus. It was more about the laugh than
You done killed a party member with that one.
His saving throw is a success.
Bummer.
Yeah, because that was a
does
good
he
one.
success my vicious laughing?
So I just will tail down.
Huzzah! Are you guys ready to see?
I like my ogres extra crispy.
Oh. Wait. I don't have that. Never mind.
The one place medium rare does not apply. Mort, let's go.
Aye, well done it is. Expecto Petroleum. Hold on, gotta get the wand out. There we
I
go.
thought it was expensive.
Zip.
Oh, I'm serious about this one.
Hits.
Ah, yeah. As I shoot my left ball of fire at him. And casually end my turn.
Casually. And one.
Would that be a goodness gracious left ball of fire?
Tell me my ball went into his mouth.
If that's what you want. If that's what would make it fun.
Yes.
Your ball went in his mouth. So the other ogre kind of saunters up, glances around the rock, sees his fallen ogre 278 brethren, and then rushes the little man next to him.
You there, ogre.
Hits
Son of a bitch.
for a measly
And I'm
14 damage.
a measly.
Ugh.
I don't want to see what a not measly damage is.
Your turn, Taz.
All right.
Oh. Fuck. I missed it again. Never mind.
Thaz.
Yeah, they're going to be interesting. Working on some manipulation here. If I can bring my little fire spirit in 10 feet to, or I guess fire close enough to be within melee of Dane. And then
Directly on top of him.
Yep. He's
Oh
gonna
god,
be,
what is this fiery
just-
thing?
he's gonna hop up on his shoulder and just sort of like
Could've-
look at him, just like right there, just like hi. Like when you're trying to find a cat, it opens its eyes, it's just like right fucking in front of your face.
Ew.
It's gonna be chilling there, and then sort of like look at them, give them a quick little what you think is a fucking fuck you flick off sort of sign, but you're not really sure because it's got too many little digits. And it's going to use fiery teleportation and bring Dane another 15 feet back this direction.
Poof, poof.
And I'm not sure if it was. I think it was I'm not sure if it was within 5 feet of the other dude, of the ogre that was there, coming at Dane.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the case. As it disappears and teleports, anything within the 5 foot area there that it leaves needs to make a spell save, Dex 14.
It succeeds.
Then the fire goes up and it just sort of looks at it and it's like, oh, where the fuck that little fucker go? But he's gonna bring Dane away, and then I'm not sure where I can go down. I have 25 feet movement speed. As the dwarf, can I get down to Dane?
Sure.
Wait, sorry, was that a yes or sure?
Sure, yeah.
So go there and then come on down and then lay a nice hand on the shoulder. Thank you for taking the brunt, brother. Ulora wound the door and cast Cure Wound.
Nice.
Also, hold on, wait. There's the cleric. I think that adds 2 more.
Oh yeah, with your
Yeah, it's the basic. Fucking hold on, where the fuck did that go? It's a life cleric.
I already tagged it on.
Okay, cheers. That'll be all.
Dev.
All right, so I have the ogre targeted this time, and not myself.
Nice.
Oh,
Mm.
Roll 2d10 for me, champ.
Oh my god.
Well, I've hit both end of the spectrums right now.
I think
Question.
that's
Being north, 2 being south, 3 being east, and 4 being west.
Oh god.
Okay, that's shitty. So your hand slips on your bowstring when you fire, and your bow tumbles 15 feet away, which is
damn.
very conveniently off the ledge and into the water.
It's like you went to shoot a bow and arrow and you just shot the bow and kept the arrow.
You let go of the bow. Yeah,
Pretty
stand there
much.
holding the arrow like, I swear I've done this before.
Bow made by Acme.
I'm sorry about it.
Oh my
Dad,
god.
what did your uncle teach you?
Not to shoot with lube on your hands.
Oh well.
S-
God damn it, Arya.
So it's
Fucking
splashed
Arya.
down like right here ish, I guess.
Flash.
Yeah. Anything else? Maybe want to draw a sword.
No, that I could just draw a sword. It doesn't take an action now because I didn't have to drop my other.
That's my free action.
It's
Yeah, I
free
guess that would
action.
have been your free action.
Just a self-loathing shrug.
Okay, I'll draw my sword, I guess, and I guess I'm gonna have to. Move over to here, I guess.
Dane.
Alright, so let's go. I'm gonna move. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna move my weapon like straight across from me, my spiritual weapon. I don't know if it'll let me draw on top of the other token. Very good with that?
Yeah.
Because what that would be 5, 10. Yeah, it's like he's like directly across just to get the flanking.
Yeah, that works.
And then he's going to attack the ogre from behind with advantage. Ooh.
Crit.
Let's see if it does.
Do you want to roll your damage first or your effect?
damage first.
All right.
So it should have rolled 2 of them, right?
Ooh.
'Cause it's a critical.
It did roll 2.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, it did. Yeah. I'm sorry. All right, and
I think
then
you got a
2
14 off a
d10s.
D8.
Not smart. Sorry. Are you? Do you want me to roll the d10s, or you rolling the d10s?
Yeah, go for it.
44. He's also gonna roll a d4 and throw his weapon in the water.
All right, that one's kind of poop. So when your spiritual weapon struck the ogre, it made its ears ring, and it is effectively deafened until the end of its next turn.
Ooh, he got him right below the fucking ear. Nice.
Wait, so if he's deafened, he can't hear my shit.
That's unfortunate.
My bad. All right, fine. We'll make up for it. So if I use a touch spell, it's still a hit, so I would still have advantage on that touch.
Do you have to make an attack roll for it?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Okay. We're gonna cast this.
Cheese touch.
Oh yeah, cheese touch.
Hit.
Damage here.
Pretty nice.
Could have been way better, but that's all right. We'll take it.
Pretty nice.
And that will
Pretty nice.
my turn. I mean, yeah, a little bit low, a little bit underneath the middle.
I think all my things require for him to hear me.
Another.
Can't hear you, but can you feel the vibrations of the cars running up his legs?
I just love the vibrations of the car.
You don't hear so good now.
Fudge.
What?
I didn't want to use this. All right. Well, he's almost dead anyways. All right. I'm just gonna look at the order and say nighty night and cast sleep.
Oh.
Okay. Go ahead.
I
What is
don't-
your pool of hit points?
What do you mean?
So you should have to roll, right? And if you reduce his hit points if you roll the gap in his current hit points, like to 0, then he would fall asleep. But there's still a roll involved, I think.
Yes.
There was, at least for the spells, there was only like an effect. There wasn't something else for me to roll. 1 minute.
Yeah, you're supposed to roll
Yeah.
5d8, and the total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect.
5d8.
So the range on the spell is 20 feet, though. You're 30 feet away.
She
Oh.
moves up.
Closer.
Hush, little children, I'll
She jumps out of
take thee
Yes.
away.
30 is not enough to put him to sleep.
Rip.
Does it make him drowsy?
Well, singing him a lullaby is not going to help.
You know what, sushi.
Anything else on your turn, Ari?
He needs his
I'll look
like,
at
rope.
Dane and I say, kill this bitch. There's an ogre population. And cast Bardic Inspiration. Why can't I target you?
Kill this
Oh,
bitch.
man.
There's an ogre population.
Don't matter what direction, just kill it.
Oh fuck! I didn't catch it at first. Now I got it. God damn it! All right. Fucking dead jokes.
And I'll roll dice.
Kill her.
Harry Potter, the boy who lived to succumb to die.
He definitely cast Bardic Inspiration on the ogre too.
I
It's
did,
got
damn
the
it!
fucking emblem.
Yeah, it really appreciates that.
Man, that ogre's doing a jig at this point.
He couldn't fucking hear it.
I was gonna
That's
say,
true.
yeah, could he
He
hear?
couldn't hear it.
Oh.
It lands. Nice. Or do you guys follow the indicators on the things, or do you need me to like remind you of like how they look in terms of damaged?
I
That's all the indicator for the most part.
All right,
I looked
just
at it.
checking.
Yeah.
All right.
Just that we
So-
know that dying is dead. We're
Yes.
right.
And then there's Debbie.
It ain't over till it's over.
Okay, so that is a critical fail for the ogre attacking Dane.
Yes. I'm all nimbly bimbly like a cat because there's an ogre population. He's having a bad day.
So the ogre brings its club down towards Dane. Dane, you carry a shield, correct?
Yeah.
Dane puts his shield in the air to block it,
Oh,
and
Daddy.
the ogre's club breaks against Dane's shield.
Fucking right. Cord would be impressed.
The ogre then kind of like starts to back away from Dane just a little bit.
Does my spiritual weapon get attack of opportunity?
If you want it to,
Fucking right, I do.
that hits.
Ooh. Walloped him good again.
Then this ogre lets out a howl.
Oh,
He continues to move away from Dane.
Hmm?
because your attack of opportunity is a reaction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So if I used my reaction for the spiritual weapon, then I wouldn't get one as well.
No. Ew. Hmm.
I mean, if you used your reaction to... Nah, fuck it. It gets its own swing. I don't care.
Okay. Then I will try to wallop him as well.
Hits. Alright. He's going to take the rest of his movement after you strike him. I think that right there is as far as he can go. Daz.
Yeah, I can't quite grab my tune. I was gonna try to move down to Dane. I got Arya straddling me right now, and
You get used to it after a while.
I wasn't complaining. Just
A little heads up would be nice. Maybe consent.
he's dying. He's dying. I know what. Okay. I'm not sure the 5 feet is there, but I want to be close enough for touch.
Yeah.
Had enough touch with Arya. I was gonna go touch Dane. And do another cure wounds. More than nothing.
Well, and that should have +2 to it as well, right?
Ah, shit. Yeah, I need to just add that shit now.
Got it.
Fine there, and then as I'm running up and providing assistance to my brethren dwarf there, my little guy in the back is gonna sort of go on and just like do a bit of a fucking trebuchet style and just like this big flame seed up and over both of us and arcing way, way over and headed towards the other ogre.
Roll it.
Come on, buddy.
Still got me targeted.
Well, but yeah, I know I do, but not my familiar doesn't.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was different. I know, like, my spiritual weapon rolls off my target.
Yeah,
So.
it's all over right now.
That's gonna miss.
A little bit goes and just sort of like sizzles in the water. So it turns and sits down. It's like, what the fuck? All right, good.
I suck again.
Dev.
Shoot him with your. Oh wait. Oh no.
I notch an arrow in my sword.
Take the arrow in my hand and huck it.
Fucking Rangers.
Can you put a spiral on it?
Fuck off.
I guess the only thing I can really do is try and catch up to him. Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, 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 ah.
Dane.
Yeah.
Wanna. Oh, shit. Let me look at this real quick.
You've been
Yeah.
thunderstruck.
It might be your impending doom. I cast fucking Toll the Dead on him again.
He fails his saving throw.
Huh?
Not bad.
Not bad. He is
Yeah.
bloodied. Mortal.
Oh, wait. Actually, so wait. Is he still deafened?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because I think that they have to be able to hear for that one. And then,
Minus.
and the first diagonal movement is 5 feet, right?
No, it's just however far it says on the cursor thing. There's none of that diagonal, any of that shit in this. Just move them where you want to move them. As long as it's...
Well, I don't have it for the spiritual weapon. Like I'm trying to move it 20 feet is what it has for movement. So if it went diagonal 5, 10, 15, 20, it should be back within 5 feet of him.
Diagonal doesn't count against anything. There's no extra. Every move is just 5 feet. So however
Okay.
you want to work it.
Okay, so I'll move it after I'm done with the attack. So then it's gonna move up and it's gonna attack.
Hits.
And that will.
You can describe it or I can.
I wanted it's like it was like rushing towards him and it kind of went up high and then came down over the top and just like fucking smashed him right over top of his head. Kind of like splattered him, just like head straight down into the water.
Splash.
Big splash. Fist of cord from above.
Alright, we're out of combat.
Whew, guys, man. I almost broke a sweat.
So to save time and everything else, can I roll perception to see if either of these corpses look like they're worth looting?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think these guys will get ogre it.
Probably not.
I'm gonna head back up the cliff over here.
Nope.
Nope, definitely not worth
These,
looting.
these smelly ogres don't look like they'd have anything worth anything on them.
I'd like to walk up to the water and like just like stick like my foot in it a bit, just kind of testing out the water itself.
It is cold.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast my mage hand down into the water here, see if I can find Dav's bow.
Nice.
It's just splishing and a splashing, kind of looking.
Make a perception check. Yeah, you find it.
Nice.
Sweet.
Somebody's got some good favors going. Literally
You said favors or fingers? Wait.
coming.
Oh.
Yep.
So with the ogre's corpse laying in the water, like how much is he like completely submerged now, or is he like kind of floating, or is he like his body's like laying on the bottom?
Like the back of his head and his back is out of the water. But the rest is submerged.
We're going crazy here. I want to try to climb up on this rock, make my way down and across it, and then hop onto the ogre, and then try to hop onto the land across the water.
Make a acrobatics check.
Acrobatics check. Oh. Onto the ogre, and then try to jump to the beach on the other side. Aha! Blessed cord! I've crossed the river!
I hand Dav's bow to him.
Why thanks, dear. I guess I owe you some sort of a debt.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh god.
Oh no. Oh no. I would like to take the fire port.
Oh wait, that's happening right now? Can I search this ogre's body first?
There's nothing on him.
Oh, never mind.
Gather round, folks.
I try to just back up to give them space. Oh shit. Poof.
Little dude will
Poof, be gone.
Yeah.
Your breath is really
frog hop
strong.
across those.
I'm sure
Hey,
there were several
back.
little, or at least two little blips in
Back.
there, but
Can I roll perception to see if there's anything we can see now that we're kind of on this side of the river and
go ahead.
maybe the fire?
So you can see the light coming up from behind the wall there, and you can hear something rustling in the bush on the other side of it. Or at least that's where it sounds like it's coming from.
Like to my right?
The bush to your right, but on the other side, well, underneath the tree, I guess it is a tree, since it's covering the wall. There's some rustling on that other side of the wall.
Jump back and take an aggressive stance.
Hmm.
Who goes there?
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
There's no reply.
How tall is this
You
wall?
hear more scuffling. About be like chest high on a dwarf, just below that on a.
I jump on the wall.
All right, on the other side of the wall, you see if I can get the thing to pop up.
15 cobbled.
A sheep that is tied up. It's like hog tied on the other side.
Ah, shit.
Why? Oh shit.
I forgot to pick up my mace. I gotta go back across the river.
Whatever, it's fine. You picked it
Wait,
up.
how far is it? I can use my mage hand.
Definitely weighs more than 10 pounds, but just you go back and you get it and you come back.
Okay. There's nothing else making noise or anything else around here?
Not as far as you can tell.
Anybody else see this sheep? Looks
The
like a
sheep
bee tied
sees
up.
you as Morty stands on top of the wall and you come around the corner and it starts to thrash around, bleeding.
Humbug.
Oh shit. I put my mace and my shield kind of in this passive manner, like it's okay, sheep, it's okay. Kind of
Still freaking out.
gently. Oh Jesus.
Can I use my
I'm gonna-
mage hand to like go and comfort it? Give it some pats.
Sure, yeah.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
As Spaz casts Speak with Animals.
Nice.
Thaz, what is your it's gonna take you 10 minutes to do that, right? Or are you gonna use a spell slot?
I'm gonna look around a little bit at my party's hungry eyes and say fuck that and use a spell slot.
Okay. That's good. So as it's bleeding with an accent and it's saying, "Untie me, you fucking idiots," just over and over and over again.
Yes, yes. Blah!
Why should we untie you? Obviously, you know more than you're letting on. Convince me.
I've said 3 words. I've said 3 words. Untie me.
You
And I said,
fucking
"Well,
idiots. Untie me, you fucking idiots.
Because I'm not a sheep and I have places to be. You wouldn't
Oh.
understand.
Me.
Not a sheep.
Besides untying you, how may we help you not be a sheep?
Can you cast True Polymorph?
Unfortunately, not I.
Well, then you can untie me. You see, I'm being pursued by some very unpleasant people, and I would like to put as much distance between me and them as I can.
And
So please, sir, untie me.
Which direction are you heading?
Anywhere but here. You also notice that there's a fancy blue leather collar around its neck.
Oh no.
Ooh.
How many people have we killed? I love it.
Did I notice the collar?
You do.
Oh no.
Arya, you still got more of these?
Yeah, I always want more collars. Wait, can we? Wait, what's going on? What is he saying?
Okay, So I'm going to turn back around. So apparently, the sheep here does not believe they are a sheep, and they want to be let go, but they believe they have been transformed.
Exactly what
But
a
they won't
sheep
give me
would
a
say.
direction of anything, so we definitely don't want to let the thing just run away, by the way.
Ooh, I'll keep him on a collar and
I
as a
think we
pet.
found a new guide.
Aria, so if this is not actually a sheep, this might be the next member of your harem. So
Yes.
make sure not to strangle the sheep too
So
tightly.
it's to every.
Well, if you would like to clear your throat, you can provide more information.
Oh my god, fucking
He
Dev.
says,
As I start
friend.
gently pulling on his collar.
He kind of. Did you go to his collar and look to like clip the thing on?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you touched him.
I don't have rope actually.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she touched it.
Okay.
Grab his nuts and just like
Is it not tied up to something? Can't we just untie the one end? And
No,
hold onto it?
it's hog tied. It's not
Oh,
tied
it's
up to
hog tied. Okay,
anything.
I
Yeah.
thought it was
oh,
tied up. Okay, I thought it was like tied to like a tree or a stump.
It's like
or
it's like
a
laid
pole.
over on its side, just pushed up kind of in the corner of the little structure.
so it's tied like a human, not a fucking not
Yeah.
an animal. Like it's not just
No, like
a
it's
collar.
feet. It's
fucking
like all four of its feet
legit.
are bound together. It's hog tied. It's not like it doesn't have its hands tied in front of it or behind it or anything. Its hooves, I should say. They're all.
Well, but like usually, like if you turn to animal, you just put a collar on it and you tie it on the fucking tree, and there's a fucking leash. But they got this thing like
No.
shit.
Yeah,
full
all
on.
4 fucking legs just tied around each other. Jesus.
So do you go over? You go, Ari. You go over to the sheep, and do you try to tie it up? What do you do?
Well, I need rope first. Who has got rope? I want to make a leash.
Well, I have this one I fashioned for you earlier.
Yeah.
I kind of look off like, not me.
Got a 10-foot lead. Here you go.
And then I go to clip it onto the collar.
Okay, what's your passive perception?
16.
Okay, so you see that this collar is very similar to the other ones, but this one is blue, and the gold nameplate. What languages do you speak?
That was great.
That's a Coke.
Nope, not me.
No, that's a beer.
Yeah, so much better.
Traits? Where do I look on this for that?
Good.
Common, infernal.
I was gonna say, just open up your little chat thing the way we change the way we speak.
Abyssal, common, and infernal.
Okay, so you cannot read it, but you recognize it as Elven.
There's some elven writing on his collar here. Mort, you speak Elvish, right?
Hi! I do!
Come look at this fancy collar.
I hop down from the wall and I walk pompously over.
And the closer you get to the sheep, the like bigger its eyes get until they're like the size of like a dinner plate, looking at you like, what the fuck is this thing?
What are you looking at? My dick or my nub? I need to know if I'm feeling proud or self-conscious, okay? Blah. Stupid sheep.
Just
Let me see that
remember
collar.
this time, don't touch wands with them.
Yeah, we'll stay away from wand tip touching.
No docking.
Hey, look, don't shame the man. Whatever he's into. No cake shaving.
There's no shame. I just don't want death.
And I read it, and I read.
Ooh, hold on, I haven't got to do this in a while.
He's gonna whisper me. Right click on my portrait and go whisper.
Nice.
Dude, he's such a backdoor right now. Do you not know? Like,
It's not like we don't whisper each other constantly all the time behind your back.
Hey, Thaz, does it appear to be a male or female sheep?
Yeah, do the thumb check. Ma!
Do most that have big old huge balls on them anyway?
Do the
they
thumb
might
check
be
anyways.
covered by cotton balls.
Oh, Jesus.
I guess it sort of depends. Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
I
like,
have
what
a
does
joke.
the voice sound like in my head? I guess.
Why can you never hear rabbits doing it?
Too quick.
Because he has cotton balls. Well,
Well played, dude. My roommates with the fucking housemates would love that shit.
well, my dear, it appears that his fancy blue collar says shine bright. Wait a minute. It says shine bright.
Like a diamond?
Or Scotch Brite.
So
He
the
ain't-
sheep bleats at you, and the only person that can understand it is obviously Thaz. But he says, "No, like a wizard, you idiot."
Guessing he's a dude.
Can't let him go. This is shine bright.
Were
So
we
he's
looking
you
for
said that to the
Shine
whole group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like he claims it's a wizard sheep.
I move up and I untie the fucking sheep.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Oh, he's still on
Alright.
leash though. He's still on
You
a
run
leash.
your leg. I will make your legs disappear.
So you untie him, and he kind of like stretches out real big, staggers to his feet, and does like the dog, like trying to shake your hand thing towards Dane.
I take it and I shake his hoof. I go, "Are you the Shine Bright?"
And
Ah.
he does like the sheep nod thing.
Oh my god.
Oh, how the mighty have
Tell
fallen.
Thaz, I tell Thaz, tell him everything that's been going on. Tell him that we were sent looking for him
I think you can understand.
by
Yes.
fucking Chares.
We were sent to make you a stew. I'm sorry. Oh wait, no. I
What?
think I got that confused.
Make him a stew.
No.
Lamb chops.
Wait. So
He
you
looks
are
at
Shine Bright.
Thaz, and he says, "Please explain to the rest of your friends, I guess, that I have retained my intelligence. I'm just sheepy."
God damn it. So I asked Thaz, can the sheep understand us?
Yes, the sheep can understand everyone else. He can understand what you're saying, but yeah, I'll have to translate back and let you know what he might, what his sheepish retort might be.
I take a knee and I tell the sheep that Master Chares sent us to check on him. And we only ended up here because we were trying to get around the river and we're having trouble crossing. But we were supposed to come check on him because Mr. Chares or Master Chares was concerned about Mr. Shinebright or Master Shinebright. Whatever.
So he kind of like sighs and then looks at Thaz and is like, "It's about damn time he sent someone.
It's about that time.
Because
In a minute.
It's
I'm
about
in
damn
the
time." Yeah.
cinnamon.
Things are not well in the east.
Chares told us that he was suspected Noke of foul play. Is that how you ended up as a sheep?
You would be correct.
I'll
I'm
see
assuming
some,
Thaz is translating all of this.
yeah, and I'll see some
Yeah,
of the
just in
demeanors.
case.
I go, look, you're not, and I'll cut a little bit of the bullshit. I go, okay, we were not necessarily the first. He has been thinking about you, and you're on the mind. You have not been, you were not forgotten, but we have been few that have stumbled this far.
Stumbled?
So
Well, if we would
Yeah,
have kept
kinda.
going straight, we would not have been up here and would not have found you if we kept on going directly towards the tower. So,
Mm, that is fair. That is fair.
and so, not sure exactly how you ended up here. That would be another curious story. But at the same time, just
Well,
to maybe progress some of this, how can we best actually help you right now? Like, where can we take you somewhere? Is there someone that can actually help?
well, you
I would
said you
imagine
were sent
Char
by
good.
Charas.
Correct.
Yeah.
Does he have the spell to give you back to your normal form?
No. You see, the different wizards specialize in different things, and transmutation is not necessarily his. It's mine. And now, unfortunately, my apprentice.
Nope.
That's right, Noak.
What is
S-
his? Is he also a sorcerer? Or?
A wizard?
Yes.
Yes, though not near my caliber.
What is
But
his
he
special?
does possess the power to transform you back.
Is he the
So,
one that turned him into this in the first place? Has Nook gone?
Yeah.
as embarrassing as it is, yes. I have a
Embarrassingly.
rather powerful wand that I use,
Ugh.
Dibs!
and it was stolen from me,
Damn it!
and I was turned into this sheep and held prisoner in my tower. Fortunately, I was able to escape, and now I fear that Noak is trying to modify my wand, and he's a little bit out of his depth
Giggity.
in doing so. And
Were
he
these
could cause,
ogres
if he
that you
try, say again.
Did the ogres tie him up? How would you end up tied up?
Yeah, the ogres found me and tied me up. I'm pretty sure I was about 15 minutes away from being dinner.
It's a very warm campfire over there. Sorry.
Be right back.
I am curious also if this Nook person has like other people helping him out. Like if we go get your wand back from him, how many people we up against here?
I'll
It's
relay.
hard to say how many are left. I know that many of his followers have been scattered throughout the countryside to try to find me. Luckily, they've been um, unsuccessful. He has a band of orcs that he's brought in to be his henchmen, his I guess you would call it his army, and he's been polymorphing them with this modified wand into various creatures to suit whatever kind of need he has. Right now, it's tracking. So
I, I
I
think we
pull
found a
all the
few.
leather cuffs out and I put them in front of the sheep. Do these look familiar at all?
they do, indeed.
I have what, 3 of them now?
Seems like you've ran into some of his friends. But now this modified wand, or the wand that he is modifying, every time he uses that thing, he runs the risk of warping space and time or ripping a extra dimensional hole in something because this is magic that he's not accustomed to using.
I like the sound
So
of that.
I think the best thing that we could do would be to kill him.
So what would you do in this sense? Do you want us to escort you to the tower to try to take out Noak? Or
My friend,
You-
I am a sheep.
That's yeah.
Was
I get
Well,
that.
we understand that you follow people, but
from Chara's, or is there some other equipment of his you've borrowed as well? Because
I mean,
If I
so
did,
that,
it's been, I don't know, maybe a hedge trimmer.
Yeah, we all need to keep trim down there.
so that's what I'm asking. You say that you want us to go and try to deal with Noke, which was what Charles had sent us to do. Is if he had become evil or turned on you, that we were supposed to try to deal with that? Or do you want us to escort you back to Charis, where he could probably keep you safe until we can, and then go back to Noke? But you make it sound like we shouldn't leave Noke by himself.
Every time he casts a spell with that wand, it could potentially destroy everything. So,
we need to hurry and do that.
Yeah, and I'm guessing we don't. It's not just the one, but we actually need Nook to be able to reverse the polymorph on you, correct?
That's right. Chara's can't do that.
You know,
Or if we
somebody
just got
else.
the wand back to him, he could do it for himself. So he doesn't need to necessarily be with us.
Put the wand in his sheep mouth.
Because
Oh, no, no, no.
if you can't hold it in your mouth, I can find another. Like I can get a little lube for you if you'd like. But I'm not sure how you would like to hold the wand.
God.
Are you capable of that, or?
so for the game's purpose, Shine Bright can't cast spells while he's a sheep. He has to be polymorphed back into himself to get his spellcasting abilities back.
what?
So we got to do it.
His
Or, like,
HP
somebody
goes
has
to
to.
0.
Well, none of us can use the wand either, and even him turning you back into a sheep, if we convince Noke, can risk blowing up the world. So
I volunteer as tribute.
Well, now, okay, he said that you can't. Noke isn't supposed to be able to use the wand either. It's his untrained use of it. So really, anybody can use the wand. Anybody can cast a spell with a wand, but the fallout might not be worth the try.
So if we go to deal with Noke, Mr. Shinebright, what are you going to do?
In all honesty, probably gonna watch.
gotta
I can give you all the information I have on the layout of everything,
That would
but
be appreciated.
I'm kind of useless in this form. And I think that if we did, I just assume that Charas gave you the thing that he gives all of his parties. He gave you a portal potion, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, I feel like if we use that now and go back to wherever he brewed that thing, it will take, or Noke will be in possession of the wand even longer, and there will be very poor consequences.
Could you lead us straight from here? Because originally we were following the path or the road east to try to get to the tower, and then we had to take this offshoot to cross the river because the bridge was out. Could you take us on a more direct path from here straight to the tower?
I can take you on a path directly from here to the eastern watchtower to the road, and then from there onto my tower. Yes.
Also, are you hungry?
I'm famished.
I pull out one of my rations and hold out my hand so he can eat it.
Is it meat?
I don't know what's in this ration. Dry foods. So jerky, dried fruit, hardtack, and nuts.
Okay. As long as it's not meat, he'll eat it.
The jerky's technically meat, so I'll just eat that, and everything else you can have.
Sounds good.
It's what you said. What time of day is it now?
It's probably evening now. Starting to get dark.
So I'm thinking probably best plan would be maybe to rest for the night. I mean, we've 2 battles and travels from the last day or so, and then we can start heading in the first light towards the follow Mr. Shinebright.
I like that plan.
All right, Shinebite, come on in. Enjoy the fire, knowing that you shall not be on it. We are not them.
He kind of dips his head, but says nothing, and kind of scoots in towards the fire and does that thing where, like, animals like lay down where they tuck their feet underneath them.
Yeah. I'm sure my wildfire probably might go and like curl up with him a little bit too, just like consolidating.
How long would it take him to lead us to the Eastern Tower from here, does he think?
Half day's hard march.
Oh shit, nice.
Before we take our long
Okay.
rest, dang it, or I guess it doesn't matter. I was gonna use a healing word on him because you said he was bleeding, right?
No,
He
he's
was
not
making
bleeding.
sheep noises. Like
Bleating.
Bleating.
yeah. I misunderstood that too. I thought he was bleeding too, and he kept saying, I was like, oh fuck, it's just making sheep noises.
We're also about to take a long rest, so hopefully he.
Yeah. Power overwhelming.
See, natural band-aids. I take a couple pieces of bark and just like lay them over the wounds if they're there.
All right.
I kind of want to keep him on this leash, but
He's a very powerful wizard. You want to keep him on a leash? That's disrespectful.
How about before we go to sleep, as we're sleeping, I take off. Ari, can you hand me the lead?
yeah, here you go.
I grab the lead, put it next to my finger, and I slip the ring off over the lead, and it drops plonk down to the ground, and I tie a knot to it.
Oh,
Good,
God.
awesome.
So he kind of, Shinebright looks at Thaz and says, "Is that absolutely necessary?"
You mean more?
Wait, what happened?
He looks at well, Thaz is the only one that can understand him. So he
Oh.
looks at Thaz after Morty does that and asks him, "Is that absolutely necessary?"
Well, I guess you tell us.
I thought we had come to an arrangement.
I kind of whisper over at Thaz. What's he saying?
I'm just saying, guys.
Wait, what? Yeah, I'm
What?
definitely looking at fucking Mort and Arya right now that are here and just like trying to gauge if like.
I can't remember which one Chara said to be careful of because of gambling and like gold stealing and shit. Is that him or the other one?
That is fair.
Him or the other one?
Knock. I don't know if he was
Noke
telling us
is the
about
one we
Noke,
suspect.
or if
All the
Shinebright's the one.
degeneracy was his apprentice.
Okay.
That's who he was describing, not.
Okay.
In the meantime, the sheep is staring at Thaz with just the most like deadpan look on his face, like.
All right, we're gonna test you for chill. Stay and be here in the morning.
Yeah, if sheeps could do it, he would like he gives you a look that's like the fucking hang loose thing, you know.
Fucking split up there.
Yeah.
More, you're probably good to put your ring back on, brother. Good. That's a little
Okay.
sort of saucy. I mean,
But what if?
so if you are truly afraid of the sheep right now, we might have some other things to address.
And the sheep's also worried about like the world exploding and where they're going to be the fastest way to stop
The
it.
sheep is probably going to be in the tree with Arya right now.
But what if? What if?
I
Oh
don't like.
shit!
It's not a
So
terrible idea.
That
you know
scared the fuck out of me.
we
There's a dude
can't
outside cleaning my window.
cast any polymorph spells, right? So I can kind of cast a counter polymorph in a sense.
Go on.
If you can reverse this more, then that would definitely solve some hurdles.
Oh, I believe I
And then we
could.
could possibly, and
Why
then we
are
could
you just
possibly
saying
have a
this now?
powerful wizard help us on this journey.
See, sometimes release is in pain.
Come again?
Release isn't what?
Yes, Arya, we'll let you come
Easy?
again. Sometimes release is in pain.
So you can unsheep him, but he's going to be in pain?
Mm, possibly.
I mean, I say that's up to Shinebright.
Are you talking a?
I believe Shinebright's holding things back because he's afraid of a little fire.
Huh?
You really need to stop trying to melt people, Mort.
It's to help him in the long run.
Are you sure?
Why? You
Sure.
think like if we hurt him or like damage him, it'll unpolymorph him?
Believe he's not a sheep, but he's turned into a sheep. And if we kill the sheep form, it'll release him
No.
from
no,
his curse.
He starts
None of the
thrashing.
other.
He gets up and he tries to like run. He's like pulling on the lead.
But
See?
he's
He
gonna-
knows it's true.
or he's afraid of you killing
You
him.
may just
him.
kill him.
Look at him go.
How many of these other creatures did we fucking
well-
defeat or kill, and they didn't turn back into orcs or whatever?
Yes,
They
we
just
have
made his
numerous leashes.
Ah,
I'm not giving
that
one
is-
a chance. I take my dagger and I just break the leash.
That is plot holes.
He runs around
So
behind
he-
Dane.
There should be no flaming cotton balls.
Go burn the fucking ogre's bodies more if you need to cast some more fire.
Can I cast sleep on Mort? I don't trust him right now.
Absolutely.
Close enough for guidance.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I don't think it'll help though.
What are
Just
you doing,
because.
Mort? Maybe he has a fucking cool ass wand or something he can give you.
Here's resistance for a saving throw. I don't fucking care. Just make this happen.
Hey.
So what do I?
Oh.
I roll a 5d8 for Mort
Yeah,
to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't think this is gonna work, but let's see.
I mean, Mort's only got 16. Oh yeah, Mort's definitely
He falls asleep.
Oh, shit.
like way deep asleep.
While he's asleep, I decide to slam bam him.
Oh shit. It's like teabagging, but for a female.
But Mom, I didn't want to have bagels in the morning.
Smell like fish in here.
It's the lock on the bagel.
Oh.
That's fucking funny.
Is he asleep for the fucking long rest here?
Yeah, that's the long rest. Yeah.
I just kind of curl up by the fire, and that's where I take my long rest.
give a nod to Arya, and as she's laying down, using Druidcraft, go through and just try to bloom as many sort of flowers, blossoms, and some
So
leaves
I'm
and stuff
telling
to
you,
sort of cushion her
polymorph,
sleep.
if it goes to
I'm
zero
sure that's
in the
very beautiful
polymorph
coming up out of
form,
the snow too.
it'll become its original form, and any damage extra from the polymorph
Daz
form
is playing the
carries
slow
over,
game. He's in it
but
for
it
the
will
long
bring
run.
him back.
It's like, yeah, levitate her
This
just
little
a little
sheep
bit above
is
that
a
coldness, so she's still a little warm.
scaredy sheep.
Who said chivalry's dead?
I've got some nice, you know, chest cushions here if you want to lay your head down.
It's the turn. No reply to that one?
It was a whisper. I could barely hear you. What'd you say?
I was just like talking excited. I was like, oh shit, it's Daz's turn.
No, as he was slowly sort of going through and creating the nice bed for her, he was also sort of hunkering down in his own. So there might have been a second sort of like glance over to the wonderful, voluptuous mountains there, but he's there in his world for a moment for tonight.
He's looking at that sheep.
No.
I kind of just kind of like in between the fire and the wall there. I kind of just hunker down for the night.
Oh, yeah. So that's what it is. Instead of going and getting jollies off, he fast goes through and makes a couple of good berries.
All right. All right. Unless anybody has anything else that they want to do for this, I think in terms of like storytelling, this is probably like the best place to stop because we're not going to have time to get through the next encounter.
I mean, that this is a good one. I enjoyed it.
All right. So plan for Monday.
Next Monday,
Sweet.
I'll actually post a fucking sign-up sheet.
Titties.
How's all your family doing there, man? You all surviving? Like,
Yeah, at the edge of our seats every day, man. It's great.
shit. Good on you, brother. Keep it up.
17 months. 17 months.
You said the wife hasn't got like left to see her, or are they still trying to figure that shit out?
She's still in TPU. She got gained by her command today, so she could get her.
And with that is where we're gonna end this today. It's a lot better than the last few. A lot better. I'm excited for this next part. I really wanted to kill the sheep. Really wanted to kill him. It would have helped. I think it would have helped. I really do. Anyways. But that is it for tonight, guys. Thank you for coming, the few of you that did. And well, that'll be that. Everyone have a great night.